Oh, he drew Collected Company. That's pretty annoying. For some reason, I registered that he only had the 2 rallies in hand. I would have transgressed him there, I think. I guess it wouldn't matter, because he would have just played it in response. Nantuko Husk does complicate things a bit. So while he's tapped low, we're going to go ahead and flicker this Woe Reaper. We're going to get rid of his Grim Haruspex. Oh, that was a mistake. So he can rally for 1, get back Sidisi's Faithful, and bounce the Woe Reaper. This could be bad. We might just die here. Yikes. Alright, well, lesson learned, I guess. What's he bouncing? Yep. Oh, it was pretty horrendous misplay. But on the bright side, if we survive this next turn, we can hopefully stabilize when we untap. Then he'll be pretty much out of gas at that point. Well, he does get to draw a bunch of cards, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I feel kind of stupid. It does nothing. Oh, I forgot to level my hanger back. I'll just misplays all around. Right, Silk Wrap, not a bad draw. So I need to think about how we want to sequence this turn. There's a lot of things we can do. We can start with a Silk Wrap, but then he just husks. I think we need to Woe Reaper to bait out the thing first. Or we can, So if we Silk Wrap the Husk, he just sacks it to itself. Then we play Woe Reaper and he rallies in response, gets back everything. We might even just be dead to that. How many creatures would he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we don't just die, but then he draws like 5 or 6 cards and probably wins on the next turn. Yeah, pretty rough spot. I wasn't even thinking about a rally for 1. Just a pretty bad misplay. I guess I'm just going to play the Woe Reaper. If he's smart, he'll rally in response. Yeah, we pretty much had no business losing this game, but we threw it away, so... Yep. Feels great. So we could flicker Wasteland Strangler here in response to something. We can kill the Haruspex with the Faithful trigger on the stack. What is Reflector Mage targeting? The Displacer? Yeah, so we have to use this now, pretty much. So let's flicker the Strangler. We will kill his Haruspex, force him to start doing stuff in response. Second Faithful, which is, I guess, good for me, because then he will not get an exploit trigger. Gets a couple cutthroat triggers, which I guess I should auto-yield to expedite this process a little bit. Auto-yield to this. Get some more triggers. Auto-yield. Auto-yield. The one silver lining here is that at the end of all this, the Woe Reaper is going to resolve again, so we can snipe something else from his graveyard, but it might not be enough. If he finds another rally, we're in big trouble. And of course, now that I think about it, yeah, I think we still do it, but we can, since Rally exiles itself upon resolution, we could Woe Reaper to do it, but that means if he plays a Jace in the future, he can flash it back. But I think we still do that, because we can kill Jace with that Wasteland Strangler again. So at the end of all this, Displacer is going to be exiled. Woe Reaper is going to resolve, or Displacer is going to be in our hand, sorry. Then we're going to Silk Wrap his Husk. It's going to sack it in response. We'll be able to attack. Well, that was a fun turn. Let's figure out what we want to hit with Woe Reaper. Probably Haruspex. Yeah. Could hit a Zulaport Cutthroat to maybe try to mitigate some life loss, but I don't think we can beat another rally anyway. So in that regard, it doesn't actually matter, huh? So let's use the ability. Let's go ahead and Silk Wrap. Sax's Husk in response. And then we get to plus Gideon, attack for 7-8. I mean, there's still a chance we win, but it's very slim, I think, at this point. Just one Rally of the Ancestors and we're dead. Though he does only have 2 copies left of it in his deck, so that's something. Now there's just many more combinations of cards that kill us. Another Nantuko Husk, that's fine. Executioner is also fine. Alright, so we're still in this. Sack our hanger back. Which should have given us 2 Thopters if we remember to level it up that one turn. And Eiley. Alright. Another Displacer is fine. So I think we're going to kill his Eiley here with the Strangler. So let's go white, white, black. We'll immediately flicker the Wasteland Strangler. Let's target the Eiley. We'll give him back. Oh, right. So we don't actually need to give him something back. And then I guess we plus Gideon. Attack with that Thopter. So that's 6. I would put him to 8. I don't think it's worth it to attack with anything else just yet. Alright, so it's a top deck war now. Can he find a rally before we kill him on board? Wow, we actually won that one, despite almost throwing it away there, but it's a pretty interesting game nonetheless. So post board, we get Hallowed Moonlight, obviously. Transgress the Mind doesn't seem great. Hits, let's see, it might be alright. We are on the draw though, so we'll have it in consideration. Duress might be alright. He only has like 8 copies, or 8 targets or something like that. Surge of Righteousness, I don't hate it because it can kill a massive Nantuko Husk, but at the same time we don't actually care that much because we have so many ways to block it that maybe we don't need it. Suspension Field actually seems alright because he has Eily, he has Catacomb Sifter, he has Sidisi's Faithful, I guess. Now that I think about it, maybe it's not so great. Let's try without it. I guess I will cut a couple Transgress the Minds. I'm not sure if that's correct, but what else would we want? These are great, these are great, these are good. Everything else is good, I think. So let's go ahead and try that.